So you would take a base set of classes at the Centre in the apartment that we have there, and you would take. There were options. There were two classes that were mandatory for everyone: theories and practices,
Cultural
theories and
theories.
practices, and women in conflict, which was a class that our director Christian taught.
And that
And
class alternates by semesters. I think in the
yes,
spring, it's the women in conflict in Cameroon and looking at the Anglophone crisis. And then in the fall, it's a literature class.
yes, yeah. And so then you could, on top of those classes, you could choose to either take Medumba, which is one of the languages in Cameroon that they speak, and also you could choose to study history, or you could study both. And it was history of Cameroon, so you could, on top of these base classes, you could choose another one, and then optionally you could choose to take a class at the university. And so the majority, I think everyone chose to take a class at the university.
You have to take at least a half a credit at the university. And some people chose to take up to 1.5 credits, which is either 2 or 3 classes total.
Yes, and the classes vary, and each week a new schedule comes out with the different course selections there are for the university, so you get to decide sort of as the weeks go.
It's a very dynamic and very different educational system from the one here in the States. So it was cool to have the two sides, and I would say I learned just as much from being in that academic environment as I did from the classes themselves. Other than that, you have the option of doing an internship for credit as part of the Middlebury program as your 4th class. So lots of people did that as well, working at nonprofits or political research organizations and the likes.